Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I'm a regional flight attendant. For those who are new here, be sure to subscribe to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. Today, I began a 4-day trip with a 8:10 report time. It's going on 7:30 right now. The shuttle just left, so I'm finna sit in the car for a while because I'm not finna sit outside in the cold and wait for the shuttle. But today is an actual 4-leg work day, but 5 legs total. I go from Atlanta to Roanoke, Virginia, back to Atlanta, back to Fayetteville, North Carolina, back to Atlanta, and then I deadhead to Charlotte. So I end in Charlotte tonight around 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, one of the two. But other than that, I was off for a couple of days, drove to Birmingham. My daughter had her very first track meet, indoor track meet or whatever. She placed first in her heat, but overall, out of 200 middle schoolers, she placed 50th. You know, I told her I was proud of her for that because, you know, I'm just happy that she's actually doing something and an activity or whatever like that. So, and I, you know, had a couple of days off and I did that. But other than that, I'm finna just sit here, meditate for a minute, and wait for this other shuttle to come around. I'll see you guys once I get to Roanoke, and if anything changes, I'll keep you updated. Hello, everybody. Made it here to Charlotte. Had a 4-leg day. For the most part, it was uneventful, with the exception of us when we were going to Fayetteville. We landed and everybody was deplaning. The passengers was like, this lady next to me, she's probably gonna need help getting off because she's been drinking the whole flight and she's probably drunk and she's vaping, and she was vaping. And so in my mind, I'm thinking like, why didn't anybody ring the call bell button? For one, we were sitting down because it was turbulence, too bad for us to be up and walking the aisle, so we couldn't get up, so we didn't see it. And I didn't see it because she was sitting towards the back, and my flying partner was like, she didn't see it at all. But when we went back to her seat, she had 5 mini bottles of Smirnoff vodka that was in her seat back pocket or whatnot. And she literally was drunk because when she was walking down the aisle, she was kind of like leaning to one side like this. And, you know, it's nothing we can do about it. We told the gate agent to put in her PNR file or whatever like that. But, you know, she's already at her destination. So, but other than that, that's all that happened. You know, if y'all see something and you know they're not supposed to be doing it, which people are not supposed to drink their own alcohol because people can go overboard like that. She had 5 minis in the air at that. So that means in the air, everything is doubled. So that's 10 drinks, 10 shots that she had of vodka. And that's the reason why you can't drink your own alcohol, because a lot of people don't know that 1 drink equals 2 in the air. She had 10. But it is what it is. But if you see something that somebody's not supposed to be doing, say something so we can know, especially if we're not walking the aisle because it's turbulence or whatever, because we have to get up with that call bell button because we don't know if it's emergency or not. So you see something, say something. But I'm finna get ready to go downstairs and work out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2. It's just a 2-leg day. I go from Charlotte to LaGuardia, and then I sit in LaGuardia for an hour and a half. And then I end up in Binghamton, North Carolina. I mean, not North Carolina, but New York, which is somewhere like upstate New York, which this is my first time ever flying there. And I think we just recently took over flying there because we didn't always fly there. So, and that's really it. Yeah, today's just a very easy 2-leg day. Usually Charlotte to LaGuardia is never really full, but don't let me speak too soon because today will be the day that it is full because it is a Sunday and usually everybody travels back, you know, on a Sunday because tomorrow, you know, starts the work week. But other than that, I'm finna go downstairs and get ready for this van. See you guys a little bit later on. And if anything changes in LaGuardia, I will keep you updated. Hello, everybody. I made it here to Binghamton, New York. Today's 2 flights were very uneventful. This morning, we only had like 30 people from Charlotte to LaGuardia. Like I said before, it's usually light going from Charlotte to New York. And from New York to Binghamton, it was very light too. We only had 12 passengers. So It's first time. It was a 30-minute flight, so it's not that far from New York. It's 3-hour driving, but it's only like 150 miles flying in the air. So I didn't do any service today because I'm working in the back, so we don't do service under 300, 250. We don't do service when the flight mileage is under 250. So I'm gonna get ready and take a nap because tomorrow I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning because we have a 3:55 van. I know that's pushing it. I should say 2:55, but I'm gonna get those extra 5 minutes of sleep, and we have a 4:30 report tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for day. Good morning, everybody. It is going on 3:30 this morning. Today is just a 2-leg day. I go from Binghamton to LaGuardia. I think I do have a little sit, and then I do LaGuardia to Cleveland. I'm done before 9:30 today, but take a look at this weather. Yeah, it's snowing. It was supposed to get 3 to 6 inches here. I doubt they're gonna cancel my flight or delay it. Well, they might delay it coming into LaGuardia because it's supposed to be snow and stuff in LaGuardia as well. But definitely we're gonna have to de-ice because the plane has been sitting here overnight. Other than that, that's all I have for you. I'll keep you updated if anything changes. Again, it's just an easy 2-leg day. So I'll see you guys once I get to Cleveland. Everybody, so just a little update. I'm still in Binghamton. This morning when we got here, obviously it was snow. The plane was covered in snow and it needed de-ice. So there's only 2 ramp agents here, so they're doing everything from bags to scanning passengers on, then having to push the tug back. So it was so much snow on the ground to where when we was taxiing out, the plane wouldn't move. Like we could not move, turn, or anything. So the ramper was trying to shovel snow from up under the tires to get us to turn. So when we finally did that, the de-ice truck heater doesn't work. So we basically had to pull back to the gate, get people off, and wait for them to fix the de-ice machine. So they said it's fixed, so we're finna get ready on board and head to LaGuardia. And now I don't have to operate to Cleveland. I just deadhead to Cleveland, but now I have a 3-hour sit in LaGuardia, and I was supposed to be done by 9:30 in Cleveland. So now I don't get done until 2 o'clock this afternoon in Cleveland. So that's how my day's going so far. So I'll see you in Cleveland. Hello, everybody. I made it here. I'm not in Cleveland. I'm in LaGuardia because, so I'm gonna take you back to what happened. So we finally, I don't know if I told you, I think we finally pushed back to de-ice because the machine, they got the truck back working. So we finally pushed back to de-ice. It took us about 45 minutes to 50 minutes to de-ice, and anybody that knows that's a long time. The truck still wasn't working properly, so the captain and the FO both had to come out 2 times each to check the wings just to make sure we were gonna de-ice properly. So when we finally did that, we flew to LaGuardia, so the only 39 minutes. Took us an hour and some change because we had to hold in pattern for like 45 minutes for whatever reason, traffic or whatever like that. Then, you know, I was supposed to deadhead to Cleveland on I think it was like almost 1 o'clock flight, and I wouldn't got to Cleveland until like 2 something. So I go to check to see what gate we were going to. How about I look on there and said it was canceled? And I'm like, they didn't notify us or anything like that. But then by the time we finally got the passengers off board and we got to walking towards the exit, they finally notified us and canceled us in base. My flying partner went to her mama's house. She's originally from New York, but she lives in Atlanta now. And I came to the hotel. So I was supposed to be done 4 hours ago at 9:30, but I didn't get done until 4 hours later. So, I mean, it is what it is. This is the life, you know. I still get paid for the Cleveland flight that I did not work because we are pay protected. So again, a win is a win. I don't have to wake up as early as I would have in Cleveland to work a flight back to LaGuardia in the morning. I can sleep in a little bit later and get some breakfast. And tomorrow I just work 2 legs and that's it. So I'm about to take a nap because I've been up since 3 o'clock, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Go Home Day. Today is just a 2-leg day. I go from LaGuardia to Wilmington to Atlanta, and I should be done by 1:30. So hopefully nothing goes wrong here in LaGuardia. Last night, I fell asleep around 9 o'clock and woke up to my alarms going off and the wake-up call about 6 o'clock. So what I do now is, I know I've said this before, is when I get to my room, I set my alarm on what time I need to get up, because in the past, I've just fell asleep and not set an alarm and, you know, kind of woke up late. So now I just set my alarm when I come to the room, and that way if I do fall asleep like I did yesterday, I fell asleep around like 9 o'clock and I woke up at 6. So I feel really refreshed and woke. I'm finna go downstairs right now and eat some breakfast, and then take the 7:30 shuttle to the airport because I have to be there at 8 o'clock. And I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get home to close out the video.